Fake is trying to spawn trap me? Think again.
What's going on, guys? It's me, Gxᴍᴢᴏ, and today, boom, Surgeon Simulator 2013. This is my new commentary channel, and I hope you guys are gonna enjoy this and watch it along with me, because I'm gonna be posting some of the true inside stories of me and the cool things that are happening in my life. And today I'm gonna be talking about my first day in high school. Okay, so let's just begin. So yeah, to start off this AWR, I'm control. Let's hope I don't kill this guy. Okay, so let's see what I start out with. I got a hammer, needle. I don't know if you can inject stuff into the needle. I'm guessing not, because there's no urine. I mean, not urine. There's no liquid. All right, so basically, what happened on my first day of high school is that I just went in there, and when you go into the first day, why can't I reach this? So when you go in there for the first time, you realize that there is a lot of people in grade 9, because the first day is the grade 9 orientation or something, whatever. And then all these guys are just wondering what to do, and they don't know where to go. So that's why I said the teachers, you should ask them. You should ask them. Don't ask the teachers. If you're caught asking the teachers, you're actually gonna be a loser. Let me just suffocate this guy. You just enjoy that, and rub it in your face, and get out of my area. Honestly, okay. So, okay, this looks kind of weird. So let's just continue. When you first go into high school, there's a couple things you need to worry about. The first thing is that the people you met before, you need to keep out of the nerds and stuff. But obviously, I didn't know that. I thought you have to be a cool guy and stuff, because if you weren't a cool guy, everybody's gonna hate you. But no, everybody is assholes. Honestly, I didn't know what to say. They were different people, and freaking as soon as I talked to them again, I'm like, who are you? By the way, people's height changed dramatically, unless they're a little kid. 70% of the time, their height is gonna change. And honestly, that's kind of not what happened. Oh, sorry, I kind of cut your face, everybody. So basically, after I went there, the second thing you have to look out for after you have your little friends and geeks, you need to look out for the girls. Honestly, as soon as I found my friends, I had to look out for the girls. So I saw these people, and I'm like, oh, are those my friends? I walked up to them, and they were new people. There's this guy, and he was hanging out with these other 3 girls, and I'm like, okay, these guys must know each other from elementary school. So I just let them be, but I wanted to chill with them and talk, because they seem cool. There was one black guy, a couple Mexican guys, and a brown girl and a white girl. So I'm like, okay, this is the perfect mix. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I was just chilling with them for a little while. Come on, Lung, get out of there. Oh my god. Oh, my bad. Oh my god. So, yeah, I wanted to go chill with them a little bit. So I went and chilled with them for a while. They didn't mind talking to me. They're like, okay, this is a cool guy. But after 5 minutes, they just ditched me, because I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna get a drink from the water fountain, and they just ditched me. So I'm like, oh yeah, they don't want to hang out with me. So I just left. So after that, there was 5 more minutes left for the bell. So I just went to class. I just found my class and I went. There's nothing really that happened. I don't want to go into detail about my class, but something crazy happened to me with lunch, guys. I was just wondering what I had to do at lunch and how it was gonna work. So I was like, okay. So by the way, guys, during this whole day in the first day of high school, I was just texting away. Everybody, all you hear in the classroom is tick, 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 tick. Everybody's texting. Honestly, you don't know what to do. Everybody's texting. And freaking, why they're texting? Because apparently they're all excited for lunch. Because in class, the first day of high school, you don't learn shit. If you learn something, then I'm actually surprised. You're like, like, kudos to you, bro. You just learned something. But no, we didn't learn shit, honestly. We just stayed in class. They're like, what's your name? And you probably have to do some little sheet. What's your name? What do you want to be when you're older? And something. But yeah, I didn't do nothing like that. She's just like, alright, this is geography class. You're gonna enjoy it, and you're probably gonna get low grades. And probably, no, whatever. That's high school. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then lunch came, guys. As soon as lunch came, I'm texting my friends. I'm like, where you at? Where you at? We gotta go to Timmy's. We gotta go to Tim Hortons. We gotta be like, cause like that's the closest store that I found out. Little did I know, there's a giant closet like right beside that, and I didn't know that. So yeah, I asked him. I'm like, alright, you ready to go? And then he's like, yeah, I'm there. So I'm like, alright, I ran there, and I ran there, and I bumped into these guys. I was like, oh, sorry, and then they're like, oh, yo, this is a Korean guy, right? So he turned around, and I was like scared. I'm like, oh shit, this guy's looking at me. Because honestly, when you're grade 9, you don't know what's going on. You're like, okay, so let me just see what this guy saying. So I waited a little bit, and then he's like, yo, you smoke? And I'm like, oh, in my mind, I'm like, oh shit, what the frick do I say? I don't want to sound like a faggot, but I don't want to sound like a loser. So I just said, what kind? And he's like, what? I'm like, what kind? And because I thought he meant like weed, cigarettes, something like that. So then he's like, are you grade 9? I'm like, oh my goodness, this guy's probably gonna like call his homeboys and beat me up or something. Because I was like, okay, I'm scared. But after that, I said, yeah, sure, because I didn't want to be a liar at the same time. So I said, yeah, and then he said, oh, okay. And he just walked away, and I'm like, okay, I gotta run to Tim Hortons, get my food, and come back. So, yeah, it worked out well. But when I came back, something weird happened. When I came back, I see, like, a bunch of grade 9s and everything in the hallway. And I'm, like, the only one that went outside, because I didn't see a lot of grade 9s. And I realized that they said that a lot of grade 9s don't go out for the first day of, like, lunch in high school. So I'm like, hey, am I supposed to be done now? Oh, I actually got that hurt. Okay, makes sense. So, yeah, that's what happened. And as soon as I came back, I saw my friends. They were out chilling, and they're like, oh, Steve. I'm like, where were you? And they're like, oh, I didn't go. And I'm like, but you told me you went. You texted me. He's like, oh no, I was gonna go, but then I found my other friend, Michael, and I had to chill here. Sorry, bro. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm just never gonna talk to you for the rest of these 4 years in high school. And yeah, that was basically what happened. And after that, I just found my other best friend, Omar, and basically after that, we became like best friends, and we started to do like some crazy shit. We had some classes together. Everybody stopped being assholes, and we all just became good friends, and we just found out what was good in the school, and we all were one big happy gay family. Nah, I'm just kidding. But guys, as you can see, I really didn't know what I was doing in this game, but I guess there's like 400 milliliters of blood left in him, and besides that, I think I did a good job. So let's just put his bones back. And in the meanwhile, while he has 367 milliliters left, let's just put a bunch of random. Okay, maybe or not. Okay, surgery failed. Well, guys, I guess you could tell me how I did, how I didn't do, how I could fix these commentaries if you didn't like them. But in the meanwhile, I guess you could comment, rate, subscribe, and now to our little outro. Peace.